Warning, the following video contains spoilers for the Netflix original series Squid Games. If you have not yet seen the series and are still interested in watching it, please go watch Squid Games before you come check out my opinion on this video. If you are not at all interested in watching Squid Games, you can watch this video. That is totally fine by me. I don't really care what you do. Other than that, this is just my personal opinion, so please do not come at me in the comments, but respectfully, let me know what your opinions are in the comments below. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. What's going on, everyone? Excalibur26 back with another video. As you could probably tell by my disclaimer, my warning that there was going to be spoilers about Squid Games. This is going to be my take on the entire series of Squid Games and just what I thought about it personally. And again, this is my own personal opinion, so if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to bash me in the comments. Just respectfully let me know your opinion in the comments below and respect the opinion of others if they decide to comment in this video. Doubtful anybody will, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, I don't know. I guess we'll start overall. Overall, I thought it was interesting to say the least. It was a very intriguing series to say the least. I just felt like the series, it was a good overall series. I felt like it got better as the series went along. The first episode, and really every episode, it just took a long time to, actually get to the point. Get to the game of the video. Episode 1, I get it, you're trying to set the background. But, I've seen people, set a background in less than, an hour. Half an hour. Okay? I think Metarunner, they did something similar to that. Not Squid Games, but Metarunner did, in fact, they released the background, and then they got to, the thick of the story. They got to, the thick of the episode. So that's one thing I didn't like, was the length of the episodes, but, that's, I don't know, that's a personal opinion. I feel like if I'm sitting there for, an hour, I'm getting, a movie. I'm sitting in, pretty much for a movie, almost. Other than the length of the video, or not video, the episodes, it wasn't really too big of a deal. I feel like second episode was just strictly filler, but it wasn't all that enjoyable. It was an okay series. Not series. It was an okay, episode. It was just strictly filler, but I didn't really feel like it got humorous until episode 3. That's just my opinion. When Crazy Lady, really made her mark. She was the lady who, I'm trying to think of something appropriate. Well, she kind of sacrificed herself on the 7th episode, or, the 5th game, to save everybody else. So, yeah, that was that. And then, she was, I don't know what to think of her. She was one of those characters that, you just loved, but she was also one of those characters that you just wanted to hate. She was just oh my god, she's just shut up, dude, shut up. Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to listen, but at the same time, she was by far the funniest character on the series. By far. And every character had their own moments. And obviously, the dad had his moments, and there were other characters in the series that had their own moments, but nobody topped the Crazy Lady. I'm gonna call her the Crazy Lady. I thought it was really interesting how, a cop came on, in the second episode, and, just surveyed the area, and, the head honcho was, well, he had, the black mask on, and, at first I was not expecting that to be his brother. I did not expect that. I didn't see that coming. The headmaster was the brother of the cop. And that just made me go, really? Really? Wow. Okay. And the fact that he just ended him. Just, I'm not going to make a hand pistol because I don't want YouTube doing anything saying like, oh, you're committing like an act of violence or something. No, I don't. I'm not going to do that. But like basically just pulled the trigger and just bang, just shot him. That just got me. Um as for the main character, player 456, wish there was a 26 in there. That's just me. Um I thought he was a very interesting character. It was a very interesting character to like center on. Um, Does I mean to the fact that he's got a daughter that's like, I mean, it's his daughter, but like she lives with the mom. I mean, the guy's just having a hard life, but I mean, he's making these decisions because he's gambling. He's gambling all of his money away. That's why he goes to the Squid Games. Um, and I mean, I gotta talk about player 218. 218, the guy at the end, he was a dick. He was rude. He was just rude. And like he was mean. That was I mean that guy was just straight brutal. I thought the bully was brutal. Like this dude just didn't give a care. But I mean I guess when you're fighting for like billions of dollars in money, like currency, like you're naturally gonna be like greedy as can be. You're gonna be as greedy as you're gonna do whatever it takes basically to get that money. You're gonna do whatever it takes. So I respect him for that, but my dude, you betrayed your own buddy. You betrayed him. And I don't mean to sound racist here. You betrayed the. I don't mean to sound racist here, but you betrayed the Ali. I think was his name. I was gonna say the Indian guy. That's why I said not trying to be racist. But I think his name was Ali. I was about to say player 67, but then I was like, no. Player 67 was the chick who finished third, like with the short black hair, that's player 67. And it was a shame, man. Like the way she went, man. I mean just the fact that they like Squid Games just killed off about like 455 people and then some, and like they just really didn't give a care. It's just mind blowing to me. It really is. I also really like how they made the main character not like elite or like the best at any of the games. Like pretty much came down to the wire with him pretty much every single time. I mean, red light, green light. He literally came down in the final second. Same thing with the honeycomb game, tug of war. Like I gotta give it to 218. He's smart as heck. If he didn't say to jump forward or like move forward, they all would have been dead. Old man would have been dead. Arthritis, whatever you want to say. 67, 456. Everybody on that team would have died. Everyone on that team would have died. But yeah, man. Speaking of the old man, I mean, what can you say about the old man? The old man was. I was joking around in like episode 3, episode 4. I was just like, yeah, let's go, arthritis. Let's go. I was just like, let's go, arthritis. I was just saying all that. But like when he actually got to episode 6 with the marbles, I was just like, oh my god. Like I legit thought they killed him off. But my mom, she had a very interesting thought. She was like, he's got something to do with these games. That's shady. And I kind of made the connection. I'm like, keep in mind, he's the first player. He's player 1. So he might have something connected to that. I could see where my mom was going with it. She ended up being right. He was like the head honcho of the whole thing. he ended up dying, and then all that. Player 456. I mean, I don't know what happened at the end. He just dyed his hair. I don't know what he did, why he dyed his hair red, like the blood of his enemies or something. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I guess when you're rich like that, like not very many people can make fun of what you do. They can't really make fun of you all that much. But the fact that he chose to go back into the Squid Games, and he chose that over his daughter, it's interesting. That's really, I don't know what to think of that, man. Like, that's just, you're choosing a game, okay? Personally, for me, I would have just left that in the past. I would have taken the money and just went. But I guess that's why they made him win, because, I mean, literally everybody else would have just ran away with the money. He didn't. He didn't. Well, I mean, he kind of did, but he's going back into the games. He's going back into the games. Oh my god. I'm starting to get a little tired. I might not be able to, I may or may not be able to get all my thoughts out. I don't know. I don't know what to say about the old man. Like, other than like head honcho, I mean, he was another one of my friends. Like, he actually pointed out that like he said if you look really closely in like red light, green light, when the doll scanned him, like he didn't. I think it was that he didn't light up, like in the doll's vision or something, and I was like, huh. And I didn't know that at first. So then I went back and I actually noticed that, and I was like, he was right. Like, the dude didn't light up at all. I was like, something's up. But I mean, I went back and I rewatched just red light, green light, just the game after the series is over. I was like, oh my god, he was right. He doesn't light up. He doesn't light up. Keep in mind, I finished the series like 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago. Some of the stuff is just flown out my head. Some of it has, but some of it is still right there. I mean, player 18, in my opinion, I definitely think deserved to die. He really did. He was just killing people, like just shoved the glass guy. I mean, he killed Ali. He killed player 67. There were a lot of crushing moments in there that just made you go, no, that's how they're doing that? Ugh. If you're an SMG4 fan as well, it brought me some flashbacks of like Axel and Melanie, and like Axel saying there's only one way to beat Zero. I don't remember exactly like if I did this in my reaction, but I remember in my head I was just like, no! Dude, are you kidding me? That's how they do it? That's how they kill off Axel. Are you kidding me? Of all the ways you have to like cram this down our throats, just like, you just have to cram it down there. You just have to like just shove it down our throats. Like, you really got to make it hurt, man. You got to do that. I was almost laughing at that because it was like, not the fact that Axel was dying, of course, but like just the way they did it is like, I should have seen this coming a mile away. They were just gonna cramp. They were just gonna like just force this. They were just gonna force this upon us, man. Like, It was upsetting in the Genesis arc. But anyways, this is not about the Genesis arc. This is about Squid Games. There were just some moments in there. It was like 456 versus the old man. Before I knew the old man was like the leader of the Squid Games. Okay. I was like, no, one of them is gonna die. Let's see. Ali versus 218. I was like, no. And then the two girls, player 67 and the other chick. And the fact that the other chick just let player 67 win is... That was just like, wow. That was just like, wow, man. I was stunned. Oh my god, man. I mean, I don't know. I can't really think of much else to say at this very moment in time, other than, like, I thought overall this was a very, very good series. It was unique, to say the least. And I'm probably very behind, and I was very much behind compared to a lot of other people who were like, oh, this is a great series. I think this is really good. I thought, at first when I heard Squid Games, I was like, oh, this is just some meme that's going on the internet. But then I heard that it was like an actual TV series. And I was like, really? And I kind of thought like COVID was just like a big old meme. I was like, oh, this is just a meme. It'll die off. Well, come to find out, it's not an actual meme. It's a disease. So, yeah, we're here now with COVID, Squid Games, Sunset Paradise, which is probably the best thing out of... I don't know. Sunset Paradise or Squid Games... I love Maggie as a character, and I loved Sunset Paradise, but I can't let my bias get the best of me. I liked Squid Games just better than Sunset Paradise. I'm not biased like that towards Glitch. I'm not that biased, okay? I mean, I really liked Meta Runner or Squid Games. I don't know, man. I don't know. That one's tough to call. That one's tough to call, because at least with Sunset Paradise, it's like, with Sunset Paradise and Squid Games, it's one season versus one season. But for Meta Runner, there's 2 seasons versus Squid Games 1 season. So it's not that fair of a comparison. And so far, I think Murder Drones is going to be an amazing show. So, I'll probably do a video where I give my thoughts on Murder Drones. But that depends on what you guys want me to do. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do something related to Murder Drones, like my review on that. And, yeah, I mean, I've almost ran out of things to say. I'm a little tired at this point, so... If somebody could do a yawn count on me if they want. But yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts on Squid Games. And I actually have one more thing to show you guys. For my SMG4 fans, stick around. Let me see. Alright. So, let's see. I got my keys for my car. Got my Bills lanyard because that's my favorite football team. But the thing I want to show you guys is this. The Watfee keychain. I got home from work and my mom saw a package. She's like, this is for you. I was like, oh, for me? And she was like, yeah, it's for you. I was like, all right. So I opened it up. Like, it was a small package. So I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh, I think I know what this is. I was like, this is probably the keychain. I'm like, and I was feeling inside of it to see if it was like the notebook that I got or this. And then I was like, it's the keychain. It's the keychain. It was definitely a lot bigger than I anticipated. Definitely a lot bigger than I anticipated. But it's cool. I like it. I like the design. I think it's really, really something else. I mean, I know it's pretty much the same thing as what they put on their War of the Fat Italian shirt. But I think it's really cool. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. What were your guys' thoughts on Squid Games? Let me know that in the comments below. And with that being said, if you enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Now I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. And this is GX Scalper 26 signing off.